I'll start by breaking down each in comprehensive sections, covering everything you might want to know.
England, a country within the United Kingdom.
Geography and location. England is one of 4 countries that make up the United Kingdom and is located in the southern part of the island of Great Britain. It is bordered by Scotland to the north, Wales to the west, the North Sea to the east, the English Channel to the south, and the Irish Sea to the northwest. The total area of England is approximately 130,279 square kilometers, and it is the largest of the 4 countries that make up the UK, covering more than half of the total landmass of Great Britain.
History of England. England has a rich and complex history that dates back thousands of years. Early human occupation is evidenced by prehistoric monuments like Stonehenge, which is believed to have been constructed around 3000 to 2000 BCE. In 43 AD, the Romans invaded and began to settle in England, then known as Britannia. The Roman occupation left lasting marks on the culture, architecture and infrastructure of England, especially with the construction of roads and cities like London or Londinium. After the fall of the Roman Empire, a period of migration and invasions followed, with the arrival of the Anglo-Saxons and later the Vikings. The Norman conquest in 1066, led by William the Conqueror, was a pivotal moment in English history as it led to significant changes in governance, language and culture.
Government and politics. England does not have its own government separate from the UK government. The Parliament of the United Kingdom, based in Westminster, London, governs England alongside the rest of the UK. However, England's political influence has historically been significant within the UK, as it is the largest and most populous country within the Union. Many key institutions, such as the monarchy, Parliament, and the legal system, are based in England.
Cultural significance. English culture has had a profound impact on the world, particularly through the English language, which is spoken as a primary or secondary language in many countries. England is also known for its contributions to literature, music, art, and science. Iconic English figures like William Shakespeare, Isaac Newton, Charles Darwin, and the Beatles have left lasting legacies on global culture and knowledge. Additionally, England is home to prestigious universities such as Oxford and Cambridge, which have shaped education and intellectual thought for centuries.
Great Britain, the island and its components.
What is Great Britain? Great Britain refers to the large island that includes the 3 countries of England, Scotland and Wales. It is the largest island in the British Isles and the 9th largest island in the world. The term Great was historically used to distinguish it from Brittany, a region in France. The word Britain itself comes from the Latin word Britannia, used by the Romans to describe the southern part of the island.
Geography of Great Britain. Great Britain is surrounded by several bodies of water, including the English Channel to the south, the North Sea to the east, the Atlantic Ocean to the west, and the Irish Sea separating it from the island of Ireland. It is a geographically diverse island, with mountainous regions like the Scottish Highlands and the Lake District in the north and west, while the southern and eastern regions tend to be flatter and more arable.
Countries of Great Britain, England. As the largest and most populous country on the island, England is home to the UK's capital, London. It dominates much of the political, economic and cultural life on the island. Scotland, located in the northern part of Great Britain, Scotland has its own distinct legal system, education system and church. Its capital is Edinburgh, though its largest city is Glasgow. Scotland has a long history of union and conflict with England, culminating in the Treaty of Union in 1707, which joined the 2 countries to form Great Britain. Wales, situated to the west of England, Wales has a distinct Celtic heritage and its own language, Welsh, which is still widely spoken. Cardiff is the capital of Wales, and it also has its own devolved government, which administers certain domestic affairs.
The formation of Great Britain as a political entity began in 1707 with the Acts of Union, which united the Kingdom of England, which included Wales, with the Kingdom of Scotland. This was done to create a more unified state and avoid political conflict between the two. Over time, Great Britain became one of the most powerful empires in history, expanding its influence globally through colonization and trade. At its height, the British Empire controlled vast territories across Africa, Asia, the Americas, and the Pacific.
Though the three countries share the island, they each have distinct cultures, languages, and traditions. For example, while English is spoken in all three countries, Welsh is widely spoken in Wales, and Scots Gaelic is still spoken in parts of Scotland. Cultural symbols such as kilts and bagpipes in Scotland or the dragon in Wales further emphasise the unique identities within Great Britain.
The United Kingdom is a sovereign state encompassing England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. It operates under a constitutional monarchy and a parliamentary democracy. The UK has a rich history of political evolution marked by significant events such as the signing of the Magna Carta, the English Civil War, and the establishment of the modern parliamentary system. Each country within the UK retains its own unique identity, contributing to the overall diversity and strength of the Union.
So, what is the United Kingdom? Well, the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, commonly referred to as the UK, is a sovereign state that consists of 4 countries: England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. It's a constitutional monarchy with a parliamentary democracy. This means that while it has a monarch, currently King Charles III, the political power is primarily held by Parliament and the Prime Minister.
The historical formation of the UK was, a gradual process. In 1707, the Acts of Union united the kingdoms of England and Scotland to form the Kingdom of Great Britain. Then, in 1801, the Kingdom of Ireland was incorporated into this union, forming the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland. In 1922, following the Irish War of Independence, most of Ireland became independent, leading to the current name, the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. This union has been a source of political tension, especially with Scotland and Northern Ireland. Scotland has held referendums on independence, and Northern Ireland's history is marked by conflict over its political status, known as the Troubles.
The political structure of the UK is quite unique. It is a unitary state, meaning that the central government in Westminster holds most of the power. However, there has been a significant degree of devolution, where Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland have their own parliaments or assemblies with varying degrees of legislative power. Interestingly, England, unlike the other three, does not have its own parliament or assembly, and its affairs are managed directly by the UK government.
The United Kingdom has been a major player on the world stage, particularly due to its former empire and its role in international organizations such as the United Nations, NATO, and the Commonwealth of Nations. The UK's decision to leave the European Union, known as Brexit, in 2016 has reshaped its role in European and global politics, with lasting impacts on trade, migration, and diplomatic relations. Now let's address some common confusions and clarifications.
Many people mistakenly use England, Great Britain, and the United Kingdom interchangeably. This often happens because England, being the largest and most populous country, tends to dominate in terms of global recognition. Major institutions like the British royal family and the UK government are based in England, further blurring the distinction for many people.
England is just one country within the United Kingdom. Great Britain refers to the island that includes England, Scotland, and Wales. The United Kingdom is a sovereign state made up of England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland.